Real Madrid thought it was buying into a revolution. What they got instead was a mirage. Xabi Alonso, hailed as a systems savant and tactical visionary, arrived at the Santiago Bernabéu with a dossier of ideas, a collective mantra, and the courage to challenge egos. But in the end, ideals were crushed under the brutal weight of reality. The club that eats its own spat him out, chewed up and discarded, just months into a project that never truly began. Let's call it what it was, a complete and unconditional failure. From the moment he stepped through the doors, Alonso was swimming upstream. Madrid is not a normal club. It's not even a player's club, it's a president's fortress, where the coach is often little more than a figurehead expected to massage egos, maintain the myth, and win at all costs. Alonso, by contrast, tried to rewrite the script. He demanded pressing. He demanded structure. He demanded sacrifice. And it all blew up in his face. Florentino Perez gave Alonso the keys but kept the engine. The club's refusal to sign Martin Zubimendi, Alonso's linchpin to his system, was the first sign that the boardroom had no appetite for structural change. Instead, Alvaro Carreras and Dean Huijsen were thrown into the mix, promising talents, yes, but hardly the foundation for a tactical renaissance. Even worse, Alonso was tasked with reinventing Arda Güler as a deep-lying playmaker, a move that reeked of desperation. Güler, a gifted attacker, was never going to become Alonso's Busquets. But the manager had no choice. Madrid gave him a violin and asked him to conduct a symphony in a hurricane. Glimpses of light, then a collapse in the dark. There were flickers of hope. In the U.S. preseason tour, the signs of a new Madrid began to form, pressing with intent, positional discipline, collective urgency. But that illusion shattered the moment they faced Paris Saint-Germain. 4 goals conceded, 0 answers. Then came Atlético, 5 goals, humiliation. Then Celta Vigo at the Bernabéu, the ultimate insult. Total disintegration. That night, the walls shook. There were calls to sack him immediately. Only a flawed Supercopa win over Atlético, a match they were outplayed in, bought Alonso time. And even that proved to be borrowed. The final against Barcelona was a microcosm of the entire era, tactical intentions drowned by superior execution. Madrid lost again. The scoreboard read 3-2, but the message was clearer. This wasn't working. Alonso's sacking shocked many, but let's not pretend it wasn't coming. The writing had been on the wall for weeks. The squad didn't believe. The players didn't run. The system didn't function. Most damning of all, Alonso's Madrid never truly existed. There was no identity, no cohesion, no imprint. Just a manager isolated in his ideals, surrounded by a squad too entitled to adapt, and an institution too arrogant to evolve. He tried to teach them something new. They refused to learn. He tried to build a team. They gave him fragments. He tried to lead. They followed no one but themselves. Madrid, as always, marches on. The club will find another coach, another face for the sidelines, another sacrificial lamb. And the president will speak of direction, of ambition, of legacy. But make no mistake, this was not just Alonso's failure. This was institutional rot wearing a white shirt. A club that demands miracles but sabotages the magician. A culture allergic to humility and addicted to its own myth. Alonso may have failed, but Madrid, once again, has failed itself.